Welcome to the show. Lights come on right left tonight. Sportcat shining, feeling right. Brenda's laughing by his side, turning chaos into pride. Headlines roll, but we don't fear. We find the light and bring it here. Sportcat's Gazette, don't bunker tonight. We rise above with laughter and light. Through every storm, we find our way, smiling through the madness every day. Every day. Sportcat's Gazette, hit play.
Sportcat's Daily Gazette, live across Australia on Dare Media Group radio stations. News, weather,
And somehow it all makes sense. Sort of. For more information, go to daremediagroup.com.au.
The boss jock has entered the building. You are listening to the Sportcat Show.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. You have the one, the only Sportcat. I am here with you live for the next 2 hours on the Dare Talk brain cramp on Dare Talk Radio, Radio X Australia, Radio Gold, Radio X Gold, Radio X Country. I don't know, we're everywhere. So come find us over on the Sportcat shows. Join our chat. We have a great chat. Denise is here. Hello, Denise. Love you as always. And I do love that song, Denise. It should be a hit song. So let's see. I don't know. We'll bring Brenda. Well, we'll bring her screen out. She's not really here. I don't know where she is. So.
I'm the aliens have got me hostage, and they won't disclose where we're at.
Oh, they'll send you back. Don't worry. So.
They will. They'll be paying you to take me back soon.
Oh no. Well, I don't know. It depends on what they're paying. So. So how the hell are you?
No.
No.
God, I couldn't sleep last night due to a nap I took yesterday. Didn't even get the grocery store done.
What?
Rolled out of bed on the wrong side of the bed and fell out of bed. And I mean, God.
Well, yeah, I posted the picture as our wallpaper there because they've now identified there are 4 known types, and so I added the Sportcat.
Well, there's more, but
no,
you
there's
have
like
the
15,
you have
17,
the insectoid, the gray, the reptilian, and you have up the Nordic. So that's all 4 of those. Then there's this Sportscat one. I haven't heard of this one yet. It looks kind of dangerous. We might have to blow it up.
He's a wild creature you can't take.
Is he? I bet if we take him to the vet,
women love everywhere. They want to pet his fur. So.
Yeah, if we take him to the vet and have him neutered, he'll probably calm down.
No. I'm not. So. Well, yesterday, I did my radio show for the Thin Line Rock Station, which hopefully you all listened to earlier. And then it got set up for this show, and I was discussing politics. You know, I like to talk about that. So Chris says space needs to be more diverse. It seems to discriminate against anti-two-legged creatures. Yeah. You never know. So, yeah, we were talking about the Union County Sheriff's race, and I'm not going to spoil the Dirt podcast. Listen tonight, 7 p.m. live. Go to the Dirt podcast on YouTube and to the Dirt podcast page on Facebook. Like, share, love that thing. Let's help Kathy Holloway get elected. I'm not gonna break his breaking news, but that one candidate, the one that's hiding that he's a Democrat, boy, oh boy, oh boy, he, aside for having a person that is a police chief that is breaking federal law by, politicking live while he's in uniform and behind the Rick Carter tent. I wish somebody would report that to Nashville. But then there's some more dirt, which is what Jason does, the Dirt Podcast. You'll hear that tonight at 7. And I'm going to be honest with you, it's shocking. It is shocking. So
You know what I've got to say?
oh,
There
what?
is so much dirt everywhere. We should have no problem filling potholes.
You know
What is going
crazy?
on?
It's crazy. People don't think about it, but it does. It goes down to from the big ones because today is voting day in several southern states. Georgia's one of them. I still got to decide what I'm doing. In Kentucky and in I think Texas too. Is it Texas today, Brenda?
I think so. I don't know. I just got out of bed. I haven't checked yet.
Well, you need to go vote. If so, don't lay around because
Oh, you're right. Okay, so I'll be back when I'm done. Shut up.
No, whatever. So, well, I mean, it's as a citizen, you should go vote. So I'm still
yeah.
mine. So we'll see. There's a bunch of little things like state, county, and I just don't know anything about them. So I have to do some homework. I was hoping Mrs. Sportcat would do that for me and just tell me who to vote for. See, here we go. Their roles are reversed. Usually they say, well, the man tells the woman what to do. Not always. Denise says, if you are watching, and we did have some watchers in here, come over to the chat, say hello. We don't bite, so yeah.
A little.
Well, yeah, true.
Especially
So as I was going through, yeah, well, he's a wild one.
I'm calling ice on you.
No, well, go ahead. Maybe they'll tase me. So I was going through the news yesterday, and breaking as we were going off the air was the San Diego incident, which we'll talk about. It's a shame such that our youth is so troubled to do something like that. And even if you're not a fan of that particular religious denomination, it doesn't mean you have the right to go out and shoot people. So
God give them to me for a week. I will bust their balls.
Yeah, well, those two have eliminated themselves from the gene pool. And the scary thing is, supposedly, they were well-educated, rounded children. So, I don't know. We'll talk about it when we get there. But there was no other news. And so this UFO thing, Trump has stirred it up. We talked about that yesterday. And then a CIA whistleblower came out and said that we have bodies. In fact, we may have live ones. And then another one came out. I couldn't find a credible source, but I think it was Massey told the reporter that broke the Pizzagate story that everything he broke in Pizzagate was true.
Yeah.
And so there was that, but I couldn't find because the Pizzagate is a conspiracy theory. I'll let you tell them about it, Brenda, because I'm not 100% up on it. But there's no news sources running with him saying that. So I don't know if that was just a private interview with him and the reporter that broke the story, or if because it was on X, or what. So Brenda, tell us about Pizzagate, because I'll be honest, I'm not 100%.
There's it started off, there's a pizza place not that far from where the White House is.
Yes.
And when they first started saying that there was kids being taken downstairs, they were recorded, things were happening, people got out the schematics of the building and said, look, there is no basement built here. Well, there is a basement built there. You just have to know how to get down to it.
You know how to get down to it?
Yeah. I mean, look at how they put underground cities underneath us.
Oh, yeah.
And we know nothing. Yeah. So you can't tell me that they can't go underneath that pizza place and build a basement. And it not beyond the things of the
it would take some
pizza.
money. So it would take some money.
Well, do you think those people don't have money? They're all
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, they had a lot to do with certain people, podestas and different stuff like that. So they had money backing. whenever there were certain presidents that ordered pizza in the middle of the night and paid high dollar for it, the underground tunnels was where they were ordering the pizza and taking it to them.
Okay.
So it's a very sticky thing, but it is true. And
Wow.
there's been a lot of people that have come out about it. So it's nothing really new. I believe it wasn't the place called the Comet Pizza. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I know there was some investigations into it, and so far they haven't found anything. And I'm going to use air quotes, anything. But yeah, I saw that with Massey, and I was like, huh, maybe that's why Trump doesn't want him. I don't know. That's why they're primarying him. So Chris says, did you notice the San Diego incident, how quickly the names and photos of the guilty parties were released by the media, as opposed to when shooters are of other ethnicities, religion, or sex orientation?
Yeah.
The one they did, I just recently saw the picture of the other. I did notice the media. Well, there was two things I noticed in researching for today's show. One of them was the media likes to run with the picture of the girl. She was a wrestler. And if you look at the picture, because she's got her hair pulled back in braids, ready to wrestle, and she's I don't want to say this. She's a young adult. So there's hard to determine features of her. So it could be confused for a boy easily if you don't pay close attention. And I noticed how they were using that picture more than any of the others. And finally, I saw one that said they were at least honest. They said, we don't know what the sexual orientation or preference of the child was. And I thought, is this something we should even be reporting? I mean, it's a well, I don't remember their age, but they're very young. I don't know if they're minors, but and one of them, I think it was the male. We'll get into the story in a minute. And somebody had called and said, hey, he's missing. He's taking our guns. And so they were looking for them, actively using all the electronic resources, via the spot find. What is it called? Spot finders, the license plate readers, and the cameras. And they were like 2 blocks away from him when it started. So, and apparently the security guard was the true hero in all of this. So, unfortunately, he perished.
Who was it that called it in and said they were missing and they took all the guns?
One of the parents of the children.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember which one.
Normally, they don't do that.
No.
That's why you'll have people saying, well, the parent should be arrested too.
Yeah,
well,
and the parent of one of them, we'll get into the story, had called. And then I noticed the other thing. They were driving a BMW in California. So apparently the family had money, because, well, we talk about the price of gas every day. To be driving as a teenager is one thing, but to be driving a BMW is a total another one. So, so there's going to be more coming out with the investigation. San Diego police were pretty quick with their investigation, coming out with stuff. So kudos to them for that. And it's an unfortunate incident. I mean, even, I know people will bash, well, it was Muslim, it was this, it was that. Well, unfortunately, you're wrong. Wait a minute. I shouldn't say unfortunately. You are wrong. We need to remember that even if you don't like somebody, what they say, what's going on with them, you can speak out that you're right, but violence is never the answer to these type of things. That's why I was so adamant when Charlie Kirk got killed. We needed to stop calling the law enforcement officers Nazi names, because it was just going to incite more people to do violent things. And funny thing, I was correct. So I don't know. We'll get into, and the other thing, I've seen this before, but I've never seen it quite this obvious. I should have done a screen capture. And what I do is I will read headlines before I read the story. And I went through page after page after page after page, the exact same headline. So I know it's a slow news day, but it was funny. They were running, and I was like, I'm not even going to look at that story because that tells me it's being force fed. So, but literally from around the country. It was the exact, from CNN to the local, the exact same headline. And I had never seen that before. And I was like, well, I'm not touching that story because it's bullshit. So,
Yeah.
well, I mean, you know what I'm talking about.
My
They
kids
want
leaving
to
out of
feed us
California.
information.
My
So,
kid's leaving out of California. I can't wait for her to get home.
oh, good. Is she coming to stay or just to visit?
Oh, she went out there to visit, but she's leaving today to go back home.
And she lives in Colorado, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, my friend from Colorado messaged me overnight. I was asleep when it came in, and it was snowing.
That's
Like,
okay.
what the absolute?
Oh, that's okay, because she's been saying it's been too hot in California. So,
Well, no, it was in Colorado. It was snowing. Whatever. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know what part it was, but I
but
was
she
like,
said it's been too
crap.
hot in California. So she'll be glad to see the snow.
Did you see? It was for Texas near you. Weatherman, his computer got Abilene, I think. Aberdeen,
Abilene?
however you say it.
Abilene?
His prompter was off when he had the temperatures. Some parts of Texas may hit triple digits. Well, he actually had an extra digit in all the local numbers, and it was like 1,020 or something.
It's good. It's 90 today, so I'm done with it outside.
I was like, oh my
Although
God, they're going to burn to death.
I need to clean up because I need to start doing my planting of tomatoes and cucumbers and lettuce, and
Plant
I better
peppers.
start getting all that done.
I need to. There is a jalapeno that I want, and Mrs. Sportcat can't find the seeds or the whatever, the pre-plant or the small plant seedling.
The Reaper.
It's a black jalapeno pepper.
Oh.
And yeah, I want it. I want to try it. So, because
Well,
it's
I
funny.
can
We'll
get
sit at dinner every night, and I'll be like, Tyler, this is perfect. It only needs one more thing, and I'll hold up my little bottle of jalapeno pepper and sprinkle it on there. It's perfect now. So.
Well, I can go ahead and grow some jalapeno peppers and pull one off and let it turn black and send it to you.
No. It's a specific type. It's a specific type. So
I'll look around here because this is Texas. So,
well, yeah. If you find the seeds, send them to me. If anybody out there finds the seeds or has them at their whatever nursery, growery, I don't need it. If you can send me seeds, I'd appreciate it. But I can't find them locally.
Okay.
Yeah, black jalapenos. So currently it is 2:19 here on the East Coast, 11:19 out in California. And gosh, the wildfires are starting up out there. It's that time of year for them. We actually still have some going here in South Georgia, not as bad as it was. So we'll talk about that too. Denver 12:19, Chicago 1:19. Well, for our friends down under the planet, down south. How about that? Adelaide 3:49, Sydney 4:19. Wake up, get to work. It's time to do something. And our friends at Lord Howe, it is 4:50. So I never have understood how that there's a 30-minute time difference. So, but their continent is much bigger than you realize. So could be it. So the moon, well, it's at 12%. It's starting to come back to the full moon. We're going to have the blue moon at the end of this month. So if you do the zodiac things, today's moon sign is Cancer. So there you go. Let's see what else have we got here. We'll get into some trivia. Let's see. We talked about that. Yeah, there's that. Well, I'm out of order here. There we go. The sun is 3 minutes 29.6 seconds early. So, so fact of the day: Jeanette Rankin was the first woman elected to the U.S. Congress, winning a seat in the House of Representatives in 1916, 4 years before women had the right to vote. I did not know that. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah. All right. Kudos to her. She was a trailblazer. So I don't believe one of these days I got to find out if there's any stupid things that I can do for trivia off this page. It's just usually facts. So Animals weren't sent to space just to test whether we would be able to survive the trip. They were also sent to study the effects of solar radiation. So it's good.
Okay.
It's
Denise
good.
Denise said you can find black jalapeno seeds on Amazon.
Oh, I didn't know you could buy seeds on Amazon.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can buy anything on Amazon.
Yeah, that's true. You can buy a body bag on Amazon. So
Yeah.
I should have went and looked there. I didn't even think about that. So yeah. Okay, you got me. All right, I will go look. So let's see. Clyde Drexler was also a trailblazer. Okay, Chris, you're gonna have to give me some more than that. I don't remember who Clyde Drexler is.
And for anybody who really needs to know or needs one desperately, you can get a body bag on Amazon also.
That's right. I don't, and don't ask me why I know that. Just don't. It'll be better for you.
CIA is on Amazon right now looking up a shitload of body bags.
Yeah, they're like, hey, wait a minute here. How does Sportcat know about that? We just found out he was a different type of alien. So let's see. People, science, sports, TV, world, music. Oh man, I heard it's a guitarist that covers songs, and he did Jolene in the guitar style of Dire Straits. And I was like, that's some badass shit right there. So I was listening to that before the show. Literature, history, hard trivia, famous women, food for kids. Maybe we should stay there. General, geography. No, we're not touching that. Easy trivia. It's Christmas. No, it's 100 degrees out now. Bible trivia, animal in 1980s. What do you want to do, Brenda?
What do you guys think? What should we do?
The chat's always like gives us some trouble when we'll never figure the answer out. Like, who the hell is Clyde Drexler? So now I'm going to Google that. So, Chris, my memory is horrible. I'll swear it is. I don't know what's wrong with me. I can't figure things out. He was a Portland Trailblazer in 1992. NBA Finals were trounced by the Michael Jordan-led Chicago Bulls. Oh, I get it. He was a Trailblazer. Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. You're a Portland fan. I figured you'd be a Chicago fan. So, well, maybe that's why you know the fact, because it was the Bulls. So, well, they're not talking. So, what do you say? You want to try people? Maybe.
We can try people. See what we got.
I don't want the answers. I want the quiz.
Oh, well, get out of that thing.
Yeah, this one does it to me every time. I want the ones where it doesn't tell you the answers. So do you know Old Blue Eyes? No, I don't. Name that celebrities, actors, and character. But see, is this going to be? Yeah, we have to put the names there. I don't want to do that either. This one annoys me. Bones with amnesia. Okay, well, I don't know. I just clicked on it. We'll see what it is. So how about that? Let's see. No single game, no times. All right. Hello. I know I'm located in the upper back, and I'm not two bones like some people think. My friend Clavicle referred to me as a shoulder blade, but he said I have a scientific name. Can you please tell me what it is? This is a medical one, so this is going to test my medical knowledge. Anybody got a clue? I think I know the answer. So,
what are the?
Oh well, I didn't even tell you, did I? Vertebrae, patella, cranium, or scapula. So it is a question saying, my friend Clavicle referred to me as a shoulder blade, but I have a scientific name. Can you please tell me what it is? Vertebrae, patella, cranium, or scapula? What do you think, Brenda? I think I know.
Isn't it a vertebrae?
No, it's not.
No, wait. Scapula.
Scapula. You are correct. Yeah, didn't you take nursing classes?
Yeah, it's been a while. Scapula. Yeah, scapula.
You want to hear something funny? Sure you do. My friend Shoulder told me that I sound as if I'm the funniest bone in the human body. I don't know how that can be. Well, anyways, I'm the funniest bone in the human body. Why don't I know my own name? Do you know who I am? The humerus, the rib, the patella, or the tibia? Ooh, this is a tricky one.
It wouldn't be so easy as to be the humerus, would it?
I'm sitting here going through my anatomy. There's 206 bones in the body, and I'm trying to remember which one that is. And I'm pretty sure it is the humerus.
Right,
and
right.
Denise just popped up, and Chris just popped up. Humerus.
Yep.
So, yeah. Somebody was bailing me out on that one. Hi, do you know who I am? I'm a bone centered in the middle of each leg. I seem to be connected to bones in the upper and lower leg. Can you tell me who I am? Patella, rib, scapula, or vertebra? Well, it's not a rib. And we've determined it's not the scapula.
Nope.
The vertebra is your bones in your back. So that only leaves us with patella.
Yep.
Is that right?
Yeah. Yep.
Is that right?
Yes, that's right. It's a patella.
Yeah. All right, I'm having a brain cramp here. Oh, that's the long. Yeah, okay. All right. So, I'm a little confused about who I am. So I'm hoping someone can help me. My friend Patella tells me that I'm known as the shin bone. What's my scientific name? Chris said patella, so we must be right on that one. Tibula, clavicle, ulna, or fibula. All right,
Tibula.
so it's not the clavicle, it's not the ulna, so it's either the tib or the fib, and I believe it is the tibia. You could have a tib-fib fracture, which they're kind of ugly. So.
I broke one of those on a homeless guy with an asp. So yeah.
With an axe? What?
And my asp, that
Your
thing that you have that you swing it and it goes out, that metal thing. Yeah.
Didn't they outlaw them?
Broke it. No.
They did? Okay. I don't know. I'm not.
Now.
What the hell do I know? So.
And I was the only one ever known to break one.
Shocking.
I was pissed. You jumped on me. What are you talking about?
I need to take training and learn how to use one of those. I don't know if they still make them. I thought they were cool. So that was TJ. No, TJ Hooker had the baton.
TJ Hooker. My ass.
Here we go again. Why does this always happen to me? Just when you think I'm doing it right, I forget who I am. I guess I could ask my friend knows who I am, but it will have to wait until I finish chewing this piece of food. It's funny how I'm the only bone moving while chewing it. Vertebra, phalange, mandible, or cranium? Ooh, this is a trick question.
Well, it's not the phalange.
Oh, that's true. That's true. It's not the cranium. That's the skull. So, and we've already said the vertebra. So it's got to be the mandible.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. We're going to see. We're going to see how bad of a paramedic I am. Okay. Look here. I can move around mostly in circles. And my friends told me that my bones move with the flick of a wrist. Who am I? Butch says also mandible. So, Rain says bad. You might have some bad weather today. Yeah, Brenda, you might have some bad weather today in Texas.
Yeah, I see it. It's not coming yet, so I'm hoping I can get to the store and get home before that happens.
There you go. And if you got to go vote today, people. Okay, look here. I can move around mostly in circles. My friends told me that my bones move with the flick of a wrist. Who am I? Femur, carpal, humerus, or mandible. Carpal. And the way I remember that is they teach you your hands, carpal, your foot, tarsal. So there you go. I don't know why. I have no idea who I am. That's scary, right? I know I'm located in the upper arm, that I'm not alone in here. I'm a long, thin bone next to my pal, radius. Who am I? Carpal, ulna, femur, or mandible?
Ona, what'd you say? Anona?
Carpal, ulna, femur, or mandible. So we've already discovered it's not a carpal. It's not the mandible.
Right.
So that leaves us with ulna and femur. And femur is the longest bone in the body. So that wouldn't be it. So it would have to be the ulna. Ulna. That's correct. Chris and Butch and Denise all jumped on that one. So, all right, people have told me I'm in the finger in the toes of somebody's body, but I'm not quite sure what I'm called. If it helps, a friend of mine mentioned that Phoebe Buffy uses me as her fake name. Who am I? Phalanges, scapula, ribs, tibula. Who the hell is Phoebe Buffet?
I don't know, but phalanges is it. Phalanges.
But I don't know who the hell Phoebe is. Sorry,
Phalanges.
Phoebe. Yeah, sorry, Phoebe. You're not gonna make the cut today. Denise agrees with us. So phalanges it is. There are more than 30 of us located in the human back. We protect the long cord that starts at the neck and ends at the buttocks. Do you know what my brothers and I are called? Vertebra, scapula, ribs, femur.
Vertebra.
Always from friends. So.
Vertebrae.
Yes, vertebra. 7, 12, 5, 5, 4. Sometimes 3 at the bottom, but there you go. And I've also learned that you can sometimes have 8 in the neck. It's called wolf something disease. It's a weird thing, and I actually have it.
Okay, so you're not an alien, you're a wolf. All right, gotcha.
I can't be a cat. Yeah, it's
I don't care.
it's where an extra vertebra tried to form at some point in time. And I forget what it's called, but when I injured my neck, when the roof fell on me, they were like, "Did you know that you have wolf something syndrome or disease?" Or I don't even know what the hell are you talking about.
Yep.
And they showed me the X-ray. And I'm like, "That's me."
I'm gonna message Miss Sportcat after the show and tell her she needs to make a vet appointment for you to get this.
Well, we're taking Ginger to see the doc when we go.
Well, then she can have a 2-for-1.
All right, help me. Fine, walk on by me if you must, but it won't help me figure out who I am. There are 7 of us in the ankle that help with the movements. Who are we? Radius, humerus, tarsals, or clavicles? I gave this answer a week earlier. No, it's the tar. Yeah, tarsals. So anytime you have a
tartar, the tartar. My foot's tartar.
Yeah, car, full, foot, tar. Yeah.
My foot's a tartar.
I don't know about no
I wonder why I can't walk on that stupid thing. It's got the tartar.
Brenda is missing some tarsals, so and a few other spare parts. So.
I'm missing a piece of my brain. Be quiet.
Someone told me that I'm bones in the hands. I have a long name, but I cannot remember what is the rest of my name. All right, so we talked about this earlier. Meta, and then the last part, would it be carpal, parcel, tarsal, or muscle? Or is that musel? I don't know. But the correct answer would be carpal. Carpal. Oh, there you go. You learned something from me today. If you didn't get anything else from this show, you learned that.
You know how I remember that, don't you? Every morning when I wake up, because I got carpal tunnel.
They did that when they rebuilt my hand. They went ahead and they're like, "You're going to get it when you get old. We're just going to do the surgery."
Yeah, I've got it all right.
There you go. Let's see. Hi, I need some help. The others tell me that I'm a bone, so I guess I am. The other bones call me the collarbone, but they said I have a scientific name. Do you know it? Clavicle, humerus, fibula, mandible. Well, it's not the mandible because that's your jaw. Fibula, we've determined that's not it, or the humerus, so it must be the clavicle.
Mm-hmm. I broke mine, so yeah.
How the hell do you break a clavicle,
dude? And it never healed straight, so it sticks out more than the other side. You know, at the point under your throat. Yeah, mine never healed right. And actually, when you break one of those, every now and then, if I pick up something heavy, I can feel it in that it still hurts.
Oh,
and I broke that when I was 25. Yeah.
Damn, that was like 100 years ago.
Oh, shut up.
Okay, I should really know who I am, considering I am a very important bone in the body. Unfortunately, I don't have a head for names right now. All I do know is that I'm wrapped around this mushy, round, gray ink thing. Clavicle, fibula, cranium, patella.
Cranium.
Yep, that's right. Travis, Jesus Christ. Travis won't be on Jason's show tonight, but Jason will. And the Dirt podcast is at 8. Do I keep telling people 7? It's at 8 tonight. Everybody make sure to tune in to the Dirt
It's
podcast.
7 my time, so 8.
Well, maybe that's
your
what.
time.
Yeah, there we go. So 7 your time, 8 my time. So there you go. So let's see. We were talking about it. It supports. Well, it doesn't support. It's a wraparound bone of a round gray pink thing. Well, the only round gray pink thing is your brain. So that must be your cranium. What do you think? Clavicle, fibula, cranium, patella.
It's the cranium. I already told you that before you went on to the podcast. So
Okay. Well, I saw Jason down there, and I thought maybe I forgot to tell everybody or told them the wrong time. So, they tell me that I am one of 2 bones in the lower leg. I am a thin bone located right beside the much larger bone in the lower leg. Who am I? Metacarpal? Well, no, it can't be carpal. Fibula, patella, or radius? Ooh, this is a tricky one. What do you think, Brenda?
I'm trying to put body parts back together. Hang on.
You should have done that leg. Gee, you probably won't know this because we're missing a leg. So
I know I'm missing part of mine.
You should have kept it and just had the bones so you could like move it or like a skeleton bone. So
I know. I wanted to take it to the range and shoot at it and blow it into pieces, but they wouldn't let me have it.
Please don't at me. Please don't at me. So
well, it was a wildlife preserve, so it would have gotten eaten. I would have fed them at the same time.
Jesus Christ.
What are you saying?
Do not, Peter, do not at me. Do not at me. Metacarpal, fibula, patella, radius. Long, one of 2 bones in the lower leg. Long, thin, right beside. That's right. The fibula. That's right. I think. I'm gonna say it. Yeah, we're almost done. How many are these? Okay, we only got a few more. I was gonna say I was testing fate here doing this. So here I am hanging around this cushy place without knowing who I am. I do know that I'm close to my buddy, the wrist, and then I share a space with a larger bone. If you can't help me figure out who I am, my buddy wrist told me that I share the same name as a geometric term. Do you know who I am? The cranium, the pelvis, the radius, or the vertebra?
Wait. What were they again?
Cranium, pelvis, radius, vertebra. So here I am hanging around this cushy place without knowing who I am. My close buddy, wrist, that I share the same space with a larger bone. Help me figure out who I am. Why I'm told that I share the same name as a geometric term. Cranium, pelvis, radius, vertebra.
Radius.
Yeah, radius. Yeah, that's a tricky one there. So, okay. So I know from the others what the name of the finger bones are. The others tell me that the foot bones are close in name to the finger bones. If that's true, what are the bones in my foot's names? Metatarsals, metamucils, metacarpals, metaparsals. I think it says metatar. I don't know, whatever. So
Metatarsals, metaparsals, menopausal.
Jesus Christ. Now you've got me all confused. Carpal tarsal. God, I hope that's right. I don't think the spelling on it is right, though. It's metatarsal. There's like some metatar. It's tartar. No. My friend the hip, I may have missed that one. My friend the hip tells me that I'm the longest bone in the lower body. He doesn't know my scientific name, so he just calls me the thigh bone. But do you know what my scientific name is? Clavicle, femur, radius, scapula.
Femur.
All right, I think you're right. And then once again, longest bone in the body. If you break that, that's a traumatic injury. So number 18, we're almost done, folks. I have a friend that goes by the name of Hart. He told me I'm located in the center of the chest. I'm known as the breastbone. But what is my scientific name? Vertebra, sternum, ulna, clavicle.
Sternum.
There you go.
That's
And when
broken
somebody's
too.
unconscious, well, I've broken a few of those.
Yeah,
Um,
mine never did heal right. My dog likes to step on it at night.
they
He'll,
they usually don't heal right. So,
yeah.
because there's not much marrow in there. Okay, here I am, surrounded by 23 other bony siblings. I have no idea who I am. The others don't want to seem to tell me either. All that I know is that we're guarding two oblong-shaped organs, and it's pumping all the time. Can you tell me what my brothers are? Vertebra, patella, sternum, ribs. Yeah,
Well,
we did.
brothers, I would say ribs.
Yeah, I think that's
Or-
right. And it's not, and by the way, when I said I had that wolf thing, it's you have extra rib at the top and it's fused to an extra vertebra is what I've got.
Well,
It's
that's
wolf
because you were too greedy to give it up to a woman. That's what's wrong with you.
bitch didn't need it. She already had one. My friend Hip told me that a famous rock and roll star named Elvis made me famous when he shook me. The Doors made another one famous by shaking me. I have no idea who he's talking about. I don't know who I am. All I know is that I'm oddly shaped in the lower body. Scapula, pelvis, clavicle, vertebra.
Pelvis.
I think you're correct. Elvis the pelvis. So
Elvis the
right.
pelvis. You just read my mind.
Yeah. Let's see how we did. Well, let's see. It looks as though we scored a perfect 100 on that between us and the chat. How about that? So what do you say? You want to do another one? We might have bored the chat, but 20 out of 20. We did
get a
better than most
degree?
people.
Did we get a degree this time?
No, not for this one. No. No,
Oh,
no
that's
degree. So do you want to do another one? How are we doing on time here? What time?
We're at 41 minutes. So
Do you want to? The word of the day is demeanor. The more I miss, the meaner she gets. So that's an old joke. Let's see what's on this one. We don't explore this one too often. Daily games, no. Test your vocabulary. Name that thing. How strong is your vocabulary? No, I don't know if I want to do this one. Do you want to do the 10 seconds? No, you
name
get
that thing.
No, hell no. Timer. No.
No. Back out. Back out.
Yeah. Let's see. Arts and entertainment, financial literacy, body and health. We just did that. Food and home, politics and history, fun stuff, places, science and nature, sports, art, style. Try fun stuff, maybe.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's see what's there.
See how fun it is.
Oh, okay. Is this going to be a picture one? Because we can't do it.
Oh,
We can do a picture one, but it's not. Yes, famous eyes. No, I don't. See, this is the only thing. They tell you it's trivia, and then you go on the site, and it's not trivia. It's like multiple guess. Name the bones and muscles. We just did that. Crazy facts about the human body. Body gunk. Wait a minute here. Hold on.
body gunk.
Oh, it's got a timer, though.
No timers.
Can we turn the timer off? No. Oh, gosh. What is the main cause of halitosis? Bad breath. The tongue, the teeth, the stomach.
That would be
Quick.
probably the tongue. I don't know.
You want to go with tongue?
Sure.
Fact. The tongue causes most of the bad breath.
Yeah.
All right.
Brush
Ready?
it.
All right, here we go. Public bathroom studies reveal that men wash their hands with soap as often as women do. True or false?
False.
I think you're right on that one. So, all right. Not even close. About 75% of the women use soap and only about half of the men. Yeah, so it was false.
Men
There
are
you go.
disgusting.
Yeah, we're pigs. We're freaking pigs. To get lint in your belly button, you need to wear a wool sweater or shirt, a large belly button, or stomach hair. What? To get lint in your belly button, you
Well,
need
you don't
to.
have to have stomach hair because I used to get that. So I'll say the wool
I
clothes.
think you're right. No, we were wrong.
No.
Stomach hair.
I don't have stomach hair.
According to the scientists who figured this one out, fibers get pulled from your shirt into your belly button because the hairs act. Hold on, I've never heard this.
Okay, you know
Hairs
what? That
act like
scientist had
little barbed hooks.
that scientist had too much time on his hands to sit there and worry about little hairs in his belly.
I have. Do you have a hairy belly button? I don't.
No, I don't. That's what I said. I don't. Oh, he's full of shit.
Do you get dirt in your belly button? I mean,
No, I used to get little lint balls in there when I got dressed and would wear my uniform.
Maybe you
because I
should
have
shave
an
your belly
undershirt.
button.
I can't get in my belly button. It's little in
That's
there.
bullshit.
It is horse shit.
You're gonna get one of those little ear tweezers and get in there, Brenda.
I don't get it anymore because I don't wear an undershirt with my uniform.
Whoa,
You know, where I wore
Brenda
my
does not wear
uniform.
underwear, so
No, I don't wear pants, but that's beside
whoa,
the point.
she doesn't wear panties or pants. Oh, Jesus Christ!
Yes, I
Next
do.
question. Here we go. We're on a timer, Brenda. Oh God, I'm scared. The main cause of acne is dirty skin. True or false? Rain says, I guess I should look.
Greasy skin, so I would say false.
All right. Anybody in the chat want to disagree before the time runs out? I think you're correct, but what the hell do I know? I'm a guy with a hairy belly button, apparently. False. Acne occurs when your pores get clogged with the skin oil, dead skin cells, and sometimes bacteria, but it's not because of dirt. So, or it's not because of a hairy belly button. So,
You know how to remember that? God made dirt. Dirt don't hurt.
Hey, but you didn't know that the hair in your belly button was causing this. So.
I don't have hair in my belly button, Glenn. It was from the undershirts I used to wear.
So much about Brenda today. She has a hairy belly button. She has no leg and a hairy belly button. So anybody out there looking for a lady with a hairy belly button and no leg, I found your woman.
And it appears that after me having all of my teeth removed and everything, I am growing a tooth on my lower gum.
You know, I'm telling you, they pulled the baby tooth. You're gonna go to the
I'm
dentist.
telling you, I seen the X-rays. There was nothing in there. Now all of a sudden, boop! Here comes a tooth.
Whatever. Okay,
Get the
so
hell out of here.
You're a wolf. There you go. So you're a wolf. I got Mr. Pooh covering you up.
No, it's the tooth that would be behind the canine.
Yeah,
behind it. So
that's right. That's right. They pulled your baby tooth, and you had an adult canine coming out. I'm telling you.
Oh my God.
When you go to the dentist, just look at him dead serious and says, "This only happens to people with hairy belly buttons, don't it, Doc?"
Oh my God. And one leg. Don't forget the one leg. One leg, a hairy belly button, and now I'm growing a tooth.
That was an accident. You can't help that. That was an accident. So,
neutering for you.
Science can only do so much for you.
I'm taking your balls.
Next question. In drier air, your nose produces more boogers. True or false? Ooh,
I would say true.
How well do you know your boogers?
I would say true.
Why would you say it's true? Because the nose hairs catch dirt? Is that what you're...
Yeah, and shit. Plus your nose runs more.
Mucus in our nostrils traps debris in the air we breathe. Dust, pollen, before it enters the lungs. Dried pieces of mucus containing these particles are what we experience. Boogers.
Balls hair.
Ball hair. You don't get boogers on your ball. If you're getting boogers on your ball hair, you've got, yes, it is true, right? Yes, you've got some serious issues if you have boogers on your ball hair. You need to either do one of two things. One of them starts with a bath. The next one, you might want to consider some manscaping.
Make her blow her nose.
I picked up a chick and she had boogers on her balls, thinking it wasn't a chick. We killed Brenda. What's the basic cause of body odor? First, we sweat, and then the sweat dries, which creates the odor. The sweat mixes with bacteria on our skin. The sweat picks up toxins in the air. Oh, Brenda, what's it going to be? Bacteria,
What?
toxins are just that it's drying.
Sweat drying.
I think it's drying. Okay, I think
so.
you're wrong. Yeah,
Oh.
you are wrong.
I
It
was
mixes
wrong.
with bacteria on our skin. They occur naturally on our bodies. They multiply rapidly in sweat, which causes odor.
I don't
So-
know if I believe that because, see, there it is again. They're trying to tell us that anything and everything we do, we are toxic people. Get the hell
Only-
out of here.
Only you hairy fuckers. So, when do you get dandruff? When your skin is too oily? I'm sorry, when your scalp is too oily or your scalp is too dry?
Oily?
I don't know. I don't have dandruff, so I don't know. I think it's dry though.
Well,
go with oily?
you would think it's dry, but
Well, Rain
I
says dry.
guess.
All
Okay.
right, we'll go dry. No, Brenda would
It
have been
was
right.
oily.
Many people think the dryness causes dandruff, but it's the actual buildup of oil yeast
Yeah.
that creates the flakes of dead skin. Yuck. You got yeast in your hair? Okay.
On your
No,
scalp, not
it's
your hair.
the correct. Well, yeah, the correct answer is when your scalp is too oily. You get dandruff when your scalp is too oily because of the oil forms yeast in dead skins. But I thought yeast was like, I thought it was like gooey, like boogery or something. I don't know.
I don't know. I wash my hair all the time because I get oily hair. So I use special shampoo and I have to wash my hair all the time.
Do you wash your
But
hairy belly
that's-
button?
I don't have a hairy belly button, but I do clean
We haven't
it
seen
now.
Chris in the
You know
chat.
what
I
I
bet
do?
he's off Googling hairy belly button.
You know what I do? I take a Q-tip and put it in peroxide and put it in there and clean it up. Yeah.
I'm just going to go on to the next one. We are learning too much information about Brenda. Mouth gunk. What's the difference between plaque and tartar? Nothing, just different names, same thing. When plaque hardens, it becomes tartar. When tartar hardens, it becomes plaque. Oh, crap. I got no idea. I want to say when it hardens, it becomes plaque. I think, but I'm not 100% on that.
Yeah, I think you're right.
All right. No, and I was wrong. When it
Oh.
hardens, when plaque hardens, it becomes tartar.
Oh.
And Rain would have been correct. Yeah. Tartar is hard to remove and creates gum problems. So you want to brush and floss it away as it hardens. Okay.
Okay.
And my dentist texted me and said, it's time to come see me. And I'm like, no, I just left. I don't want to see you again. I hate the dentist. I hate the
I don't like you.
Denise, you would have been right. Yeah. When plaque hardens, it becomes
Are you
tartar.
okay?
No, I'm fine. So
No, my puppy. I think he's getting.
to help prevent athlete's foot, wear shoes that are light and well ventilated. True or false?
Okay, say that again. My
To help
dog was
prevent
getting sick.
athlete's foot, to prevent athlete's foot, wear shoes that are light and well ventilated. True or false?
To prevent it, yeah, you should. Actually, people who walk around barefooted are less likely to get athlete's foot. So yeah.
Athlete. There you go. Athlete foots is a fungal infection, so it's more likely to spread on damp, sweaty skin. And let me tell you, when you have to wear fire boots for a long time, ugh. So, because you've been in 1,000 degrees, you're dripping sweat, water's pouring in. Ugh. All right, next question is the last one. No, it was true, Denise. Athlete's foot's fungal, and it's more likely to spread on damp, sweaty skin. So you should wear light, well-ventilated athlete shoes or athletic
Walk
shoes.
around barefooted.
Yeah, there is that. So our Crocs, that's my shoe of choice. So next question, and here we go. Fire foot, yes. I've never set my foot on fire. I've had it in fire, but all right. Purell and hand sanitizers like it are increasing the spread of drug-resistant bacteria. Purell and hand sanitizers like it are increasing the spread of drug-resistant bacteria. True or false?
I want to say it's false because I don't believe it, but it could be true.
It is false. Purell
Hey, there
isn't
you
a
go.
drug. It kills bacteria. It's a different mechanism from antibiotics. So there you go. I picked true because I thought it was true. But all right. Yeah, I couldn't live without my Crocs. So no,
That's false.
Denise, it's false. Yeah.
It was the
Purell
first
and
one
hand
I picked.
sanitizers do not increase the spread of drug-resistant bacteria. Only your
That's
dentist does. So there you go.
right.
How many did I get? I got 5. No, I didn't. I got more than 5 out of 10. Oh, no, I did better than that. All right, we're done with this for the day. We're
Okay.
getting, so we'll move on. So let's see. Da-da-dee. One of these days we'll make some. Maybe we should just have a bonus hour. This day in trivia. Oh Lord, here's this guy again. 0, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can you figure out the phrase? Stands 0, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can you figure out the phrase? Stands 0, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Stands 0 degrees.
Oh. No one is there. Where the hell are you, Chris? No one understands.
No one is there.
I don't know what the hell he's talking about. I got nothing.
No one understands.
I got nothing. The end may justify the means as long as there is something that justifies the end. Leon Trotsky, whoever the hell he is, quote of the day. It's the feast of St. Peter Celestine. He's the patron saint of the book industry. The feast day of St. Dunstan. He's the patron saint of goldsmith. What happened on today? Well, when the president does it, that means it's not illegal. Former U.S. President Richard Nixon responds to the question of the legality of his actions as president. Well, then the president does it. That means it's not legal. This was broadcast as part of a series of interviews of Nixon by David Frost. This day in 1962, Marilyn Monroe sings Happy Birthday to JFK. Mr. President JFK, at a celebration for his upcoming 45th, wearing a dress made of sheer and flesh-colored marquise fabric with 2,500 shimmering rhinestones sewn into it. She sung Happy Birthday to You in a sultry voice, followed by a snippet from the classic song, Thanks for the Memory, which she had written for Mr. President. Thanks, Mr. President, for all the things you've done, the battles you've won, the way you deal with U.S. Steel, and our problems by the ton. We thank you so much, so much. She attended the event during the production of the movie Something's Got to Give, which is a violation of her contract with the 20th Century Fox and led to her firing the following month. And in August, she would be found dead in her home. Okay. Yes, Trump likes all Smiths who are gold. The atomic blast that killed John Wayne, May 19, 1953, the atomic blast in Nevada, due to a miscalculation and change in wind direction, a large amount of radioactive fallout fell on St. George, Utah, where 2 years later, the movie The Conqueror was filmed. By 1980, 220 members of the cast and crew, 91 of them had developed some form of cancer, and 46 died of the disease. The deaths included John Wayne, Pedro Armendariz. I guess there was a name. Dick Powell, Tel de Corso, Anns Moorhead, and Susan Hayward.
I just had a thought.
What? I thought smoking.
I wonder if Trump can have a gold Smith & Wesson made with his picture on the handle.
Trump could. He's he can do whatever he wants. He can do whatever he wants.
It would be a goldsmith.
Yeah, it would be a goldsmith. No, I don't think gold's too soft to be made into a barrel, so it would have to be wrapped around something. That thing would be heavy.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
Halley's Comet, 1910. Earth passes through the tail of Halley's Comet. The comet tail, known to contain the toxic gas cyanogen, which led many to believe life on Earth would die when it passed through the tail. This caused panic buying of gas masks and quack anti-comic pills and anti-comic umbrellas. All right, I did not know.
Mark Twain, anti-comic comet umbrellas.
Apparently.
Oh my God.
Mark Twain was born 2 weeks after the comet, so And I came in with Halley's Comet in 1835. It's coming in next year, and I expect to go out with it. So there you go. All right. Interesting. There's a lot of facts there. The first person to jump off the Brooklyn Bridge this day in 1885, Robert Emmett Odium. He wanted to prove that people did not die simply from falling through the air, thus encouraging people to jump from burning buildings into a net. He jumped off the Brooklyn Bridge into the East River, and while he survived falling through the air as he had set out to prove, he died due to injuries from impacting the water.
I think I'm going to start doing that, Rain. I think me and Sherry and Chad are going to make tinfoil hats and wear them on my show.
There you
I
go.
want to make mine look like a Teletubby and be straight up in the air.
This day in 1780, much of New England and parts of Canada became almost totally dark, causing widespread panic as many people believed and thought the end of the world had come. The exact cause has never been determined. It may have been due to a combination of forest fire smoke and cloud cover. It was so dark that candles were needed from noon on. It did not disperse until the middle of the next night. In 2007, researchers discovered signs of a massive 1780 wildfire in southern Ontario in the tree rings, dated the blaze to spring of 1780. Okay. There you go. We talk about pollution now. It's not dark in any cities. We talked about this yesterday. U.S. President Dan Quayle criticized TV character Murphy Brown for her moral values for having a child out of wedlock. 1981, the first person disqualified, Deborah Ann Fountain, Miss New York State, is disqualified for padding her swimsuit bra. She just claimed she was trying to make it feel better. She didn't want anybody to see her pokies. So, 1906, Boys and Girl Club of America. The first 53 independent boys clubs came together in Boston to form the National Organization, the Federation of Boys Club, in 1931. It was renamed Boys Club of America, and in 1990, it became the Boys and Girls Club of America. There you go. 1643, the United Colonies of New England is formed between Massachusetts Bay, Plymouth, Connecticut, and New Haven. Its primary purpose was to unite the Puritan colonies in support of the church and for defense against the American Indians in the Dutch colony of the New Netherland. Birthdays today. Andre the Giant. Oh,
wow.
He was a monster. A French giant, 7'4", 520 pounds. The eighth wonder of the world. So interesting. He was a big boy. Malcolm X, well, American civil rights leader. While in prison, he converted to Muslim Nation of Islam and preached that all whites were of the devil. He was assassinated by the members of the Nation of Islam after breaking from them in 1964. Born this day in 1925.
Charlie Kirk much?
The British Schindler, Nicholas Winton, whoever that is, the British humanitarian, the British Schindler. He organized the rescue of 669, many of them Jewish, from Czechoslovakia during the onset of World War II in the operation known as the Czech Kindertransport. It was German for child transportation. He arranged for the passage to Britain and Sweden. Most of the parents who weren't allowed entry to Britain or other countries died in Nazi concentration camps. The last group of 250 was stopped at the last minute due to the outbreak of World War II. On his day of departure, of the 250, only 2 survived the war. He had contacted other countries, including the U.S., President Franklin D. Roosevelt, but they refused to accept the refugees. He could have saved thousands more if other countries would have accepted them. He was knighted by Queen Elizabeth II in 2003. Nicole Brown Simpson, well, she was born this day in 1959. Murder victim, ex-wife of O.J., she and her friend Ron Goldman were found murdered at their home. And also, speaking of that case, the detective passed away yesterday. Grace Jones, 1948, Jamaican-born model, singer, and actress. Conan the Destroyer. Okay. Peter Townsend, well, he's a British singer we all know as The Who. My Generation, 1965. He wrote rock's first opera, Tommy, and Pinball Wizard. I hate that song. Don Johnson, not that one. The American 10-pin bowler, Hall of Famer. He was born this day in 1940. David Hartman, well, you know him as Lucas Tanner in On Good Morning America, born in 1935. Jim Lehrer, well, he's an American TV news correspondent for PBS. The first World Series Grand Slam home run by a rookie, Gil McDougald. I don't know. He was born this day. He was the first rookie to hit a grand slam in the World Series in 1951 for, he's a Yankee. He was rookie of the year. He played with the Yankees from 51 to 65. So in 55, he was hit with a line drive in batting practice that impaired his hearing. He had he had some kind of ear implant. So, all right. He became the spokesperson for the device. Dolph Shahs, I don't know. He's an American basketball player, born in 1928. First player to score 15,000 points. Founder of the Lotus cars, Colin Chapman, British auto designer. Okay. Nathram Gudso, I don't know. Hindu nationalist. He assassinated Gaddafi in 1948. Nice. Ho Chi Minh, well, he was a Vietnamese leader, and he was born this day in 1890. Father of the Turks, Mustafa Kemal Atatürk. I don't know. He was a Turkish patriot, father of the Turks, founder of the first president of the Turkish Republic. John Jacob Abel, an American psychological chemist. He produced insulin in its crystalline form. Okay. John Hopkins, born in 1795, businessman, philanthropist. He contributed monies to the John Hopkins University and the John Hopkins Hospital. Let's see here. This day in 1864, the Ringling Brothers Circus opened. All right. We'll just through here.
I like them.
Yeah. Diane Downs in 1983 attempted to murder her 3 children. I don't remember that. 8-year-old, 7-year-old, and 3-year-old by faking the carjacking, though she shot all 3. Yeah, good Lord. She was sentenced to life in prison plus 50 years. Too light of a sentence. Let's see. I'm out of order here somehow, I think. Am I out of order? Yeah, I'm out of order, so we'll skip around here. Let's see. Today in film, 1962, NBC, founded by the Radio Corporation of America, also known as RCA. 1985, Do the Right Thing, directed by Spike Lee, starring Danny Aiello and Ossie Davis, premieres at the Kings. 1958, Rodgers and Hammerstein's South Pacific soundtrack goes to number 1. Today in sports, Willie T. Ribbs overcomes numerous mechanical problems in qualifying to become the first African-American driver to make the Indy 500 starting grid. At midday, near total darkness descends on New England, now known to be caused by forest fires in 1780. Yeah, we discussed that already. Let's go backwards here. It's National May Ray Day, National Devil's Food Cake Day. Oh, man, Devil's Food Cake. National Roadie Day. Yeah, I'm going to Mom's. I'm going to gain more weight. So there we go. Let's see. Celebrate Your Elected Officials Day, Frog Jumping Jubilee Day, Hepatitis Testing Day, Malcolm X Day, May Ray Day, National Asian Pacific Islanders HIV Awareness Day, National Barber Mental Health Awareness Day. Barbers have problems with their health? What? All right. National Cheese Day, National Mechanical Dry Eye, National Stop Nausea Day, Plan Something Day, World Family Doctor Day, and World IBDA. Okay. Counting Day. Even they get a day. Boys Club Day. Celebrate your erection. Oh, no. Celebrate your elected officials. Dinosaur Day. Let's see. We talked about the rest of those. Yeah. All right. National Roadie Day. Roadies even get a day. Everybody gets a day but the Sportcat. I don't understand this. So, Barbers Mental Health Awareness Day. I didn't know that barbers had a overwhelming problem with mental health. Well, they can feel like neutral ground, a place where conversation comes easily when they can sit down, exhale, and leave looking sharper. Well, apparently they take on that. And so with the work, stress, and grief, and no hope, realizing how much they are important. Oh, Jesus Christ. So in other words, don't talk to your barber when you're cutting your hair. Oh, only talk to her if she's hot. So there you go. It's the 139th day of 2026. So all right, let's move on. We got some news to get into, and it's not an overwhelmingly news heavy day today. And
it's not.
So we'll look at the breaking news. Let's see here. Blanche defends nearly $1.8 billion fund to compensate Trump allies before Congress. I don't know how I feel about that. Thune calls Corin a principal conservative after Trump endorses his opponent. Vance says Iran is not a forever war and said that the shooting at the mosque in San Diego was personal for his family. I don't know what the hell that means. Vance says, well, you know what? I want to know. So let's see. Why was it personal? Him and his wife, Usha, would likely have known affected families in the deadly shooting. Vice President noted that his wife's family lives in San Diego. He texted her after the shooting to see if she or anyone was at the center. And she said, absolutely, I would have known some people, or at least their parents, who might have actually used the services at the community center. Wow. He said the center was near a restaurant where his family eats during visits in San Diego.
Oh,
So
that's a way to give it away.
Type of violence in the United States is reprehensible. Yes, it is. Vance says Europe needs to take more ownership on defense. He seizes the opportunity to say he's focused on his current job, not a presidential campaign. Vamp says Pope Leo's AI views will have some influence, but he doesn't necessarily agree. Yeah, we're going to talk about that. Vance says no part of the DOJ fund will go to Trump or his family. Vance says that Iran would be the first domino in race by countries to get nuclear weapon. Vax Paxton. Vance briefing started at 1:51. It was an hour late. So Rubio headed to the NATO today to talk about the troop level going down in Europe. Trump endorses Paxton. We talked about that. Rubio will make the U.S. lean into Ebola response, according to the WHO. We don't need anything to do with Ebola. So
we don't need anything to do with the WHO.
Who? Well,
yeah, who?
Who? Well, apparently we do. So
no, we don't.
I agree with you though, but apparently we do. Let's see. Trump says he was an hour away from striking Iran. Yeah, we talked about that yesterday, and I don't know. He says he was talked out of striking, but I'm just saying we either are on the pot or we're off the pot. You know, the shitter's full. We got to do something. What are we going to do? So, I mean, we got to do something. So, the Iran school bombing is still under investigation, according to the Central Command. Let's see. I don't know. Yeah. Iranians will make a deal, Vance says with confidence. So he personally believes it. So I don't trust them. U.S. offers reward for financial network for the IRG, the Iranian Revolutionary Guard. So Troops say Army ignored requests for medical support before base deadly attack in Kuwait. The U.S. Army unit asked to bulk up in medical supplies weeks before the fatal Iranian strike on their command post in Kuwait, but it was ignored, according to survivors. Israel's launching bombs again. There's a shocker. Yeah, that whole thing over there is just a damn mess. So, and we're talking about NATO in the Gulf. Yeah, whatever. That whole thing's a mess. So, we talked about this. Trump endorsed another big hit. That's Trump's words, not mine. So, let's see. He was considering another big hit, but he delayed it when made the announcement. So, and he's talking about his big hit on Iran, not his big hit in Texas or whatever the hell it is. So, Vice President Vance and Donald Trump asked his administration to aggressively negotiate with Iran in good faith. Well, we need to negotiate in good faith, but the problem is they don't. So, but he says he's still considering another big hit. We're going to hit you again, maybe. Possibly. We'll see. I don't know.
Oh, boy.
Oregon may be a blue state, but Republicans pile into the governor's race. Yeah, they're saying to watch that one out in Oregon closely. The people of Oregon are pissed, it says. So, of course, we've talked about Trump is angry with Massey. I still don't understand it. He was like the golden boy, and then suddenly he wasn't. So, I don't know. I'm not. He's probably mad because he disagreed with him on something. He voted against signature tax legislation that caused added national debt, pressed for the release of Epstein files, and opposing his decision to go to Iran. So apparently, Trump says
the Epstein files that did it. The Epstein files is what did it. Well,
don't say you're going to release them and then not release them. I mean, so
I think that Trump has a really bad problem getting corrected criticism.
Oh, I think he has a lot of bad problems. Trump calls Massey a Democrat. He votes against us all the time. Well, let's see, Trump. Let's go backwards here. In time, you said no new wars. We're in a war with Iran. You said you were going to release the Epstein files. Well, we still ain't seen all this shit. And you said you were going to get the budget fixed, but yet you added more money to it.
And then there's the UFO files that the CIA is taking most of them away and telling us even the president can't have them.
Yeah, that's BS. So, but supposedly Trump's been briefed and there's some stuff coming out.
And I thought that they were supposed to get rid of some 3-lettered agencies.
No, come on now.
He just
said that votes.
Just like Kennedy tried.
Breaking news: Trump has a problem with criticism. Agreed.
Corrected criticism.
Yeah, any criticism. So, so hours before talking about the San Diego mosque shootings, hours before anyone was the first shot was fired, the mother of one of the teenagers reported that her son was suicidal and had run away, according to the police chief. Said weapons in her vehicle were missing from the family home. 2 hours later, the shooting began. The suspects, aged 17 and 18, were found in a vehicle after taking their own lives. So they plan to execute search warrants today as they piece together how and the why, but there is no specific threat against the Islamic Center, which is the largest mosque in San Diego. They found that the suspects engaged in generalized hate rhetoric, adding that the attack is being investigated as a hate crime. Among those kills was a security guard who police believe played a pivotal role in keeping the attacks from being much worse. His actions were heroic, the police chief said. Undoubtedly, he saved lives. So the mosque has not released the victims' names. So, but the guard has been identified as family as Amin Abdullah, who is well known at the mosque and had worked there for more than a decade. Such a shame. So he defended
More
the
than a decade. That mosque has been there that long?
Apparently, yeah.
Holy crap.
Moss called him a courageous man who put himself on the line for the safety of others, who even in his last moments did not stop protecting the community. So, all right, good, good for him. I mean, not good for him, but he was doing his job. Unfortunately, he died in the line of duty. So let's see. Police found he had dressed in camouflage and was with an acquaintance. Police used automatic license plate readers to track the vehicles and went to a mall. They were alerted at a school where at least one of the teens was a student and interviewed the mother. So when the reports of the shooting, police were within 4 minutes of being called, 4 minutes of being there. Three men were dead when they arrived, according to police. Center is closed until further notice. Well, that's not shocking. So, we won't talk about the pictures of kids leaving the building. That was a sad sight. Let's see. We talked about this is pretty much a rerun. There's not a whole lot of new information coming out of this. The only thing you'll see in most of these stories is pictures of family, and there's not a whole lot of new information since yesterday. So, but this is what I hate. This is the picture they use of the girl. So. And then they tried to make it sound like she could have been transgender or something. No, she was a wrestler. Women wrestle, everybody. It's not breaking news. It's a thing.
I like to wrestle.
So, whoa, that's a different way. But
I'm gonna wrestle you because we're taking your balls.
just go clean your belly button, Brenda. Let's see.
Clean that's.
So it's there's a picture of the security officer. He was wearing a body camera, so they should have some good information. Yeah, he does look like a big dude. So it's just totally uncalled for. So hate has no home in San Diego. Islamophobia has no home in San Diego. Well, that can be said of the entire United States. Let's see. There's the pictures of Kane Clark. They left a suicide note gushing over racial pride before killing the three, with teen accomplice Caleb Vasquez after threatening to kill self and steal mom's guns, driving to Islamic Center in San Diego and launched the attack. Guns used to attack in the vehicle were found in the vehicle, had hate speech written on it. So there's the picture of the other one. He was also a wrestler. So such a shame. Suicidal teens with hate. Yeah, he was a big dude. So he did his job. So his family can be proud. Iran moves to place. We're negotiating peace now. Remember that. Iran moves to place a $58 million bounty on Donald Trump after Khamenei's death. Iran is set to vote on a $58 million assessment bounty targeting President Trump and Israel Prime Minister Netanyahu as retaliation for drone strikes that killed Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei.
Boy, he better up his Secret Service pay.
We're going to talk about some security measures soon, but yeah, here we go. We're negotiating peace.
But we're putting out a bounty.
Yeah, we're just kidding. What is this universal phrase world leaders use? It means nuclear weapons are revealed. Let's see. World leaders used to discuss the possibility of when using nuclear weapons. A simple 6-worded phrase is code word for the nuclear blackmail, according to an investigative journalist, Annie Jacobson. She's been around a while. She spoke with comedian Hassan Minarsh last month about her book, Nuclear War. a scenario, a terrifying minute-by-minute reconstruction of a hypothetical nuclear incident. During their discussion, she asked about a code phrase used by many presidents and world leaders. And she says, I've heard this phrase used a lot by Americans. He said, is this the phrase? All options are on the table. Just a very nice way to say, hey, I'm willing to burn everything down. According to Jacobson, the answer isn't so simple, because if you can keep it vague and say all options are on the table, you're you're confusing. I don't know. If you say I'm going to nuke you, or I'm going to use nuclear weapons, well, now we're at a different threshold. Yeah. So, wow. So she wrote a really good book. I read talking about the history of flight in UFOs. It's an older book, but she did some great reporting on that. An adult dies of the Hanta virus. 58 each are for the duo. I don't know, Chris. We'll have to follow the news and see. Of course, that's only being reported out of Europe. So, shocker. It's not coming out of the U.S. Adult dies of the Hanta virus, according to Reuters, however you say it. Colorado. An adult in Colorado has died of a confirmed case of the Hanta virus. It's not linked to the outbreak aboard the cruise ship. So this is separate. Yeah, it's separate. All right.
It's linked to all the rats that they've set loose now to
bad rats in Colorado.
To go get the ticks, and the aliens will pick them all up when they're done.
173 exposed, 8 confirmed with 3 dead. I think that number is wrong. I don't know. It seemed like it was the same yesterday. We got a new person who's passed. So
until Friday, it'll be caught up.
Yeah. What should you know about Ebola in 2026? So they couldn't do it with Hanta, so they're going to do it with the Ebola. What do you think?
Couldn't do it with the mosquitoes or the ticks and the rats, so now they're going to do it with Ebola. Yeah.
Well, there's 4 species of Ebola, so.
Right. Is there now?
Bundigabagu, it's easy for you to say, is one of the less common. This is just the 3rd time Bundigabagu, however you say it, has been implicated in a known outbreak. I'm sorry. You cannot be a world-killing disease if you can't pronounce your name. Bundigabagu. So that's why it's going to.
I am so glad you do not work with medical science. We would be so screwed.
No, you can't read my writing either. So, but apparently, handling dead bodies is known for how it's spread. So don't touch dead bodies. There you go. You won't get Ebola. So don't touch dead bodies.
You're supposed to wear gloves with dead bodies because.
It's on dead people. You get Bundigabaga Ebola. So you get
snuggling with the dead people.
Well, there you go. If you're was it necrophilia? So
oh my God. No.
Ebola. So are Americans at risk for it? Jesus Christ. If this is going to be the one that takes us out, please give it a better name. No, Chris, they had Bundigabaga Ebola. So no. There's no approved vaccines for Bundigabaga Ebola. So oh, Jesus Christ. So yeah, please, God, do not let that be the one that takes us out. If it is, please give it a better name. Just call it Fred or something. The Fred virus. This Bundigabaga Ebola shit. No, you think I'm having a hard time? Fuck. Imagine Tom Brokaw trying to pronounce that. So
the Bundigabaga.
That's right. That's
New York.
The Bundigabaga Ebola is going to be
Ward 6.
So, Jesus Christ, they're killing me just to say the name the same way twice. So, all right. Well, we're talking about gas prices every day, and this is a new poll, and the national average is $4.53 now. So let's see. Texas, you're still at $3.99, and Georgia, well, you're at $4 even. Tennessee, you're already at $4.17. Illinois, Chris, you're at Jesus Christ, am I reading that right? 606? Or is that 506?
What?
That can't be. No, it's
That'd be
506. Jesus.
506.
Yeah, I got to get my glasses checked. 431 in Virginia, Pennsylvania, 460 or 464, 401 in New York City. Well, California 615, Oregon 534, Washington 579. So
Yeah, see, if we go up over $4, we're starting to tap our feet because, we have our own damn oil they can produce. So they better knock that shit off, and we tell them.
Let's see, in Atlanta, it's 417. Out where I live, it's 397. Now, when I go up to visit mom, where is she's up here? Where the hell is she? Let me find her. 406, 408, 417. Jesus Christ. That's crazy. And down where you live, what county do you live in?
Bell.
I can't find you on here. So
I'm in between Austin and Waco.
well, that don't tell me anything because there's no city names on this. So it's only,
Well.
yeah,
That's
Van
true.
Zandt, Kaufman, Henderson. I don't know, wherever the hell you are. You can go to NBC News and look at this. It breaks it down county by county, so it's kind of cool actually. So, yeah, you can see the whole U.S. And where's the most expensive place in America? I wonder.
California.
Alaska is 581. Yeah, Jesus. And well, I mean California, but where in California? 611 in San Bernardino. Well, that might be the high. No, 642 in Inyo. Wow.
God.
Jesus Christ, that's expensive. Up where my family is at 615. Wow, that's expensive. So
Y'all need to get you a bicycle in California.
in Virginia, where I used to live, up in DC. Fairfax 449. Yeah. Montgomery 469. That's Maryland. Over there is 449. So it's all averaging about 449. Wow, that's outrageous. Let's hope we end this damn war soon. It all settles down because I don't want to pay high gas prices. So we talked about the fires. Southern California's Sandy Fire in the Sem Valley has burned more than 1,300 acres. And as of earlier today, it was only 5% contained, according to KCAL. So
Wow.
it's dubbed as the Sandy Fire. So you can go, if you happen to be listening to me in California, you can go to CBS News or KCAL, and you can see all the evacuation orders that are mandatory and are being in effect. 17,000 people are being evacuated. Now, last I heard, they had only lost one structure. So I don't know if that's still true, but so far they had only lost one structure. It was one residence. But they've got road closes in Ventura County. Gavin Newsom, he got financial aid. Hey, how are they going to get financial aid? They shut us down. So I pulled this story up from Reuters because it pissed me off. The NAACP urges black athletes and fans to boycott Southern universities over voting rights. Now, see, I want to make this clear. I don't care. You play a game. I don't care what your politics are. I don't want to know what your politics are. You act in movies and on TV. I don't care what your politics are. I don't want to know what your politics are. So why do they keep insisting that they try and ruin all the fun? I mean, it is just horrible. So the NAACP is focusing on Tennessee, Louisiana, Alabama, Florida, Mississippi, South Carolina, Texas, and Georgia. Why are they singling out the SEC? They're asking African Americans and black athletes to boycott the SEC. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Aren't most of what you just read off red states?
Well, no, Georgia isn't necessarily.
Oh, okay.
Alabama, Tennessee, yeah, you get around Memphis and Nashville, not necessarily. I don't know about South Carolina.
Well, majority.
Florida's not, no. So, yeah, I mean, but no, why are you trying to ruin our sports, man? Come on, just go do your politicking somewhere else. Stay out of fun stuff. So,
No.
well, Trump wants his helipad back. Actually, let me rephrase that because that's the headline they're actually wanting you, but it's not Trump. It's the Secret Service. They want his helipad back at Mar-a-Lago. So apparently the deal was in the county where Mar-a-Lago is he had a helipad during his last presidency, and they said, we don't want a helipad there after he's not president, because then they want this to be for basically only for security of the president. They don't want it for military. They don't want it for police. They don't want it for medevac. They don't want it for anything but one helicopter. So he had one previously, and then after his election, they had to, or I'm sorry, his he didn't win. They tore it up. Well, now the White House is asking to have it back. Now, let's do a little reading between the lines here. They're asking for a new helipad at Mar-a-Lago. Remember, they're whipping that idea out about a helipad on the East Wing.
Right.
Or West Wing, whatever, South Lawn. So they're putting that idea out there. So why are they doing that? Well, that's telling me that the security on the other helicopter is safer than it is on the Sea King, which doesn't appear to be a huge secret because of it being an older bird. But this tells me that there's some reason they're wanting to basically get the president from point A to point B. In other words, if he's at Mar-a-Lago, whip him out of there and get him somewhere more secure. I'm sure there's a military base nearby. Well, hell, he could go down to Key West and stay there.
I have questions.
Go ahead.
Why so late into his presidency are they worried about putting a helipad at Mar-a-Lago?
Well, did we not just say they're putting a $58 million bond on him? Or bond, whatever.
Okay, so start taking him underground. We know there's damn tunnels.
Well, they don't admit that. So I don't know if there's many tunnels in Florida because of the soil or water content, but
yeah, there is.
I mean, I'm sure there are, but I don't think there's as many as in like DC. But yeah, so start reading between the lines. We've got the helipad idea floated at the White House, and now they're saying they want it at Mar-a-Lago. And of course, they're all going to come out on the headlines and say Trump wants, Trump wants, Trump wants. No, the Secret Service wants. They want that other helicopter badly. They want that other helicopter badly. So the Secret Service does, and that tells me it's for protection, which makes sense. So they're wanting to basically, this would allow them to whisk him out of the White House in a much secure bird, and then also with Mar-a-Lago. Now, I don't know where he would go from Mar-a-Lago. I'm sure there's probably a place nearby. Little known secret, each state in the United States, including Alaska and Hawaii, has a fully functional White House that's never used. It's designed and set up for emergencies only. Did you know that, Brenda?
Yep.
Yeah, a little known secret. So yeah, it's open, it's working, it's functional. So just like most major cities have a trauma center dedicated exclusively for it's sealed, and every now and then they go and change the instruments, clean it out, and put it back in. So
yeah,
there's lots of things there. I don't know. I would say in a helicopter whisking him away, you probably would want to take him to Palm Beach Airport. That would probably be a bad thing. You'd probably head south to like Key West. That's the closest naval air station. They could get out. They could get out over the water quickly and get military support more rapidly that way, I would think. But I don't know. But so, like I said, start reading between the lines. They're hinting they want one on the South Lawn, and now they want one at Mar-a-Lago. And we keep hearing about this new helicopter. It's not new, but it's new to the presidency. So I don't know. But so they're waiting on the local community council members to check off on it. And as far as I know, they're in agreement with it as long as it is not for club use, club member use, or private use. It's for government use only. So talking about emergency situations for the military or anything like that. So I guess they could fly him from Palm Beach Airport, which is now Trump Airport, to there. That would probably be safer than a motorcade. So, but anyhow, the Palm Beach mayor says they're incredibly anxious about it. And interestingly enough, because of some rule that they've set forward, at the end of his presidency, Trump's presidency, the protectee, meaning the Secret Service protectee, is only going to be extended to Melania, not to President Trump or his extended family. And I find that incredibly unusual. Why is that? Because usually they get it for, if they don't get it for life, they get it for a long time. So interesting. Why are they designating that it's only for her? And why are we putting that in print?
It's my little conspiracy brain going.
There you go. Well, yesterday, Trump wandered out of the White House.
Oh, God.
Here we go. Here. Oh, don't worry. We got a few of them. So he wandered out of the White House to survey the construction on his prized ballroom. I love how it's his prized ballroom. Well, it's Secret Service. And he did a freewheeling tour that touched on drone warfare, Greek architecture, and of course, his place in history. This is his gift to the United States of America. So,
okay.
Secret Service who thinks real protection is three ladies leaning up against a wall and then running the underway when a shooter breaks perimeter is critical of bad security methods. Good point. Good point. So, so Trump pointed to it and said this is his gift to the United States. Well, don't forget that in his arches. So, this is Rome. They like flat
or
roofs.
McDonald's, one of the two.
Greece likes triangles. This is 4-inch thick bulletproof glass, dead flat roof. So it's going to have a glass roof that's flat, and it's 4-inch bulletproof glass that's designed to serve as a military drone port. Well, that's new news. We didn't know that. Designed specifically to serve a military drone port. Well, thanks, Trump. And the Secret Service, when he gets back in, somebody just bitch slap him. So
you feel like you weren't supposed to say that, sir. Sir, you weren't supposed to say it.
So we got a glass ceiling for a drone helipad. Well, maybe that answered your question yesterday, Brenda. Maybe that's why they don't have a helicopter pad on the top of it, is because it would be too
for drones.
So it's for drones. But well, no, that would make more sense because that helicopter is very heavy with all the armory and stuff. So maybe it couldn't support it. I don't know. So yeah, it's a drone helipad. Good to know for the military and Secret Service. And we know they use a different kind of drone. They have drones that go boom. And I want to point out that there will never be anything like this built again. There will never be a roof built like this again, built with this kind of safety. So there it is. There's the Trumpism. So remember, everybody gets all upset and tore up about this, but a lot of this is for the president, not just him, whoever gets office next, and the one after that, and one after that, and blah, 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 blah. So it's not just for him. So, but Trump was on a roll yesterday. He claims that Chinese nationals buying American farmland saves U.S. farmers money. What? What? Donald Trump defended the Chinese nationals purchasing U.S. farmland during his trip to Beijing and attempted to blame Barack, admitting he doesn't love it. Barack doesn't love it. Well, President Trump, the American
farmers are not
really
going to like that.
Yeah. So yeah.
He's had him in his office once. He's fixing to get him again, I think.
You see farm prices drop. You want to see farmers lose a lot of money? Take that out of the market, he continued. And he continued to blame Obama, who hasn't been president for 9 years, by the way. We can't blame Biden because, well, we don't know who the hell was president when Biden was.
The auto pen had no answers.
Yeah, so he defends the and he also allowed more nationals in during this last negotiations with them. So This comes out of South Carolina. It's a very odd story to me. You can see a video footage from like a Ring doorbell of this guy blasting with a shotgun through to a door. He gets in the door and then he fires off a few rounds. So police get there. They identify the suspect. The family identifies the suspect. And then later, that very same suspect comes back and killed an innocent female, I guess one of the family members' daughters, in front of the house. Hours later. So I don't understand this. They knew who he was and they had a crime scene. They didn't apparently protect a crime scene, and they apparently didn't do a very good job of finding the guy until after he came back to the scene and killed someone.
Where was this at?
This was in South Carolina, York County, South Carolina. So
Wow.
yeah, so this story just perplexed me. We got video of him doing it. The family knew who he was. They identified him. Police identified him. So apparently, and the female had nothing to do. Apparently, this guy was employed by I'm going to use the word cousin here because that's a frequently used term, that he fired the guy because he wasn't a mechanic like he said he was, and they got into a disagreement. And so the guy was mad at the cousin. And then after he was there during daylight hours, he come back at 11 o'clock that night and killed 19-year-old female. So she was found dead outside the home.
Wow.
I just don't understand this. So she had nothing to do with this. And so they had hours to find this guy and protect the family, and yet they failed. So there you go. All right. So here we go about Pope Leo.
Uh-oh.
Right. So he's meeting with members of AI corporations. He wants to form an AI that is basically a pope, but it is more godly. So many problems and questions with this. So Pope is basically going to anoint AI by the Vatican
for crying out loud.
to be a god.
Chris, go talk to your
what? What?
Chris, go talk to your popes, man.
This is the same guy who said that he wanted to be the first to baptize as a Catholic and alien into Catholicism.
Oh my God.
What? What?
Oh man.
I'm not sure I understand this, but he's meeting with all these people and bring them into the Vatican, which is its own country, and they're signing into agreement paperwork that would pretty much create an AI pope that would be higher ranking than the Pope, even on godlike level. I don't understand.
That Pope's going to end up with no face when it comes to,
I don't understand. What? So, what? This comes a day after signs in major metropolitan cities along the East Coast had people hanging signs on bus stops and billboards that said "Stop hiring humans," and nobody knows who paid for it.
What?
This comes a day after that, and now the Pope wants to make an AI god. So, in the hierarchy, would the AI god be higher than the Pope? I don't understand. I got so many questions. I'm sure after the Vatican has all these meetings, we'll get more of an answer. But
no. Let me tell you, the only way I would ever agree to have AIs running everything is if our government gave us all, each individual person, like $300 million. Then we could stay at home the rest of our lives and play video games while AI does all the work. But that is not going to happen. And these people need to get this illusional bullshit with AI out of their brains. What are they thinking? Stop it. They're going to turn on you and they're going to kill you. Have you seen the police robots they have in New York? They got this thing on their shoulder that shoots. Stop it.
Well, what would an AI god do?
Oh, shit.
I mean, where do you go with this? I don't understand.
I think somebody needs to push Pope Leo off of that balcony. He somehow lost his mind.
Yeah, exactly. Chris says wrong. You think AI couldn't somehow get that money back immediately after they're in power? So yeah,
Oh,
it
that's
is.
true.
It's nuts. So yeah,
That
he's
is crazy.
invited them all there for meetings. We all know the Vatican is its own country, and they can sign their own treaties and rules. But that is what he's thinking,
And
creating.
no, Chris, I'll
I
take it
just
all
don't
and bury
understand.
it somewhere.
I don't
No one will
understand.
ever find it.
Don't understand.
Oh my God.
All right. Well, here we go. We've talked about stories like this before. Live chicks have been hatched from artificial eggshells in a bid to revive an extinct 12-foot bird.
Oh, why? Stop it.
AI is going to make this better. So they 3D printed the structure that mimics an eggshell, and then they somehow put in the parts to make an egg, an artificial egg, and they're genetically tweaking birds to resemble New Zealand South Island's 12-foot giant moas, whose eggs are 80 times the size of chickens. So, and they would be too difficult for any modern bird to lay. So, what they're doing is, this is like, remember, they started with a mouse and they're working on a wolf. I'm sorry, on a woolly mammoth. Remember, we had the woolly mouse. And I said, what if those things got loose in New York City? Well, yeah, so we had the woolly mouse. That story got quiet.
Well,
now we have 26 baby chickens that were made from 3D printed eggs with dinosaur whatever inside the egg.
It definitely will make hunting more interesting.
They'll be hunting us. A 12-foot bird that's like a chicken? No. No. You ain't seeing that on my farm. That's so interesting. Have you seen what a pig will do? I mean, what a chicken will do?
Could you imagine that big old thing on your dinner table?
Holy shit, a 12-foot chicken. So they're working to increase the size each time. So
man, stop it, people. Stop playing God. Leave things alone.
Oh, no, leave that for the Pope. Leave that for the Pope. So leave that for the Pope. So yeah, so the 3D printed an egg, and they're working on, so far they have what did I say, 26 baby chicks.
Yeah, this is
they
going
range
to go
from
so
a few
bad.
days to several days old. And yeah, they're working to get them larger and larger until they have finally got the 12-foot moa back. So
I hope they bust out of those eggs and they eat every one of those stupid ass scientists.
I just can't imagine a 12-foot chicken. As much as I like to say cock, I don't want to see a 12-foot cock either.
That is ridiculous. Look at what Chris said.
I think let's see, Brenda.
None of this shit anywhere near.
You're being a good idea. Agreed. Yeah. So,
oh my God.
This is the news section where it
Maybe
really
we should
crazy.
talk about the people who made those dire wolves, because those dire wolves now at a young age, they've been attacking the people that are taking care of them. And those things are going to be huge.
Oh, the wolves?
Yeah, we would have to use those to go hunt
they
the
would
chickens.
release them in the Midwest. Yeah. So can imagine. Hey, okay, wait a minute. Now I do have a good idea for a 12-foot chicken. We have the boas in Florida. Make them into boas.
Well, now I know why we're getting all the big black cats and the black bears coming over here to Texas. They're running from those doggone wolves.
I cannot imagine a 12-foot chicken.
12-foot chicken.
Holy shit. That wouldn't be, you couldn't go get all you want, all you can eat wings night with that. So,
oh, God. Law says needs lots of hot sauce.
Yeah, I'm kidding. Yeah. Out.
Could you imagine? You'd have to extend your dinner table to be able to even put it on there.
Well, if we're going to do that to a chicken, imagine what we'll do to a turkey. Jesus
Oh my
Christ.
God. Quiet. Don't give them any more ideas.
Are there any turkey dinosaurs out there? Is anybody got any turkey dinosaur sperm laying around? Holy shit. I don't know if anybody saw this story yesterday. It was trending. It was about a dog that was tied to a cinder block in the middle of a road.
Oh.
And they thought that somebody had abandoned the poor little puppy. But apparently what had happened was the dog broke out of the owner's confines during the storm, where it got scared and ran off. And so they're thinking that somebody put a collar on it and tied it to the cinder block, hoping that somebody would find it. I'm not sure that was a very good idea. But hey,
in the middle of the road, huh?
It worked. It got the police out there and they found the dog. They went and read the chip, and then they matched the chip to a person, and they determined that it did have owners. So the police went out. I don't understand why the police had to do this, but they went out to evaluate the owner's home and confirmed that it was well cared for. It had adequate food, water, and care. But the pup's owner was cited for unlawful tethering under Oregon law. So they didn't do it. So I don't understand this, but it is reunited. They'll have to pay their ticket and have their day in court. I got this story specifically for you, Brenda.
Okay.
Rare albino buffalo in Bangladesh goes viral for the uncanny Trump resemblance.
Oh my God. What?
Yes.
Buffalo.
Yes. They comb its hair and it looks like a comb over. So there you go.
Trump will be watching that buffalo soon.
It will have gold horns. So we don't have much time. JD Vance learned the hard way after he tried to pull a stunt in the Oval Office. He wore shamrock socks when the Irish Prime Minister come to visit on St. Paddy's Day. And, well, that upset the president.
He had to wear something green or somebody would have pinched him.
Vance was called out at the time live, and he said that it was he did it so that it would pay reference to the Irish, and thought it would be funny. Yeah, Trump found no humor in it, and so now Trump has a sock policy and shoe policy.
He should have told him all the rest of the socks were dirty.
You should see. This is why I couldn't be vice president. I'd have been like, you think that's something? You should see my underoos, Mr. President. All right. Last thing, real quick. We'll go out of here with this Facebook Marketplace. Sometimes it gives us some gems. Guy Fieri cardboard bust, $1 if you're interested in it. Oh yeah, no 12-inch cock. A one-of-a-kind golf table. It's interesting design there. But a real pair of lightly shot pants, $40. So yeah. Not really sure what this light switch cover is all about, but apparently you can flip the switch and it'll get him up or down. Well, he said he wanted a poncho, and so his daughter knitted him a paunch. Now for sale on Facebook Marketplace for $35. So
no.
I'm not really sure, but you can get a hand-carved bed with I don't know what the hell this is. A sofa for breeding is only $100. Taco Bell ashtrays from 1992 to 1994,
wow.
$5 each. So
holy crap!
Chat. You can get this. I don't even know what the hell this thing is. It's the Carnival ride from 1988. It's only $65,000. So
it's a spaceship.
Jesus surfing on a wave figure, $57. Yeah. A Kraft dinner phone, which is an old flip phone, but it's actually made out of a Kraft macaroni box. You can get a horse for $1,234. Not the albino one, huh? I'm not really sure what's for sale here, but it's $75. So,
is it the guy that's in the jeans and suspenders with the belly?
oh yes, I remember. That's what that damn ride is. Yes, the wall it sticks out and the floor collapses. Oh,
yeah, and you stick to the wall. It goes spins real fast.
Not sure what's for sale here, but it's also $200. So,
blanket, the couch, maybe.
Hopefully, it's not the dead man. You can get a ride to the airport without hustle or hassle for $150 from this young couple. Oh, there you go. Life-size stitched stuffed people dolls. Only $1. Brenda, you should
no
people. So there you go.
Maybe I could put them out front. People leave me alone, not knock on my door.
It says and mattress $40. I'm not sure what is extra with the mattress. Canadian silver dollar for 1938 for 50. We got to get out of here, Brenda. We're out of time.
What is that?
I don't know, but it's $1,234. So
this is cushion
only
cover.
if you hurry and get it.
Look,
yeah, I
see
see
a picture of a guy with a pin or something up his nose.
I think it's a cigarette, isn't it? A Walt Disney teapot costume, $75. Garden tools. Shown for size comparison. 3 burial plots. All right, we're gonna get out of here. You can go to Facebook Marketplace, and you get Grinch pubes for your ornament, $10. Oh, I'm done. I can't. I can see that. I can't. So, all right, we're gonna get out of here. We're still at DEFCON 3, so hopefully we won't die by tomorrow. We'll be back same time, same channel. Everybody have a great day, and watch out for the giant cock. That's my
see you tomorrow.
Tonight, 8 p.m. The Dirt Podcast. Make sure you are there. I'll be live in the chat. Oh, Brenda. Vaccine
NASA aborts, politics explode. The daily quiz keeps us in code. Sasquatch, aliens, sports and lore. Every show's an adventure, never a bore. Waves to Brenda's grin and Sportcat's twist. We're doom proof, we can't resist. Turn up that stream. Hit that bell. In the chaos of life, we laugh and yell. Sportcats Gazette, don't bunker tonight. We're riding the headlines with laughter and light. No prepping for doom, we dance in the fray. Sportcat keeps us laughing through the end of the day.